Film review. I thought as later this year, in August, I believe it is, Rickson Gracie's autobiography Breathe will be released. So I thought this would be a good time for me to go back and watch his documentary from 1995, Choke. Now, technically, this was a documentary about the 1995 Vale Tudo in Japan. Vale Tudo being Portuguese for anything goes, for those of you who are new to the sport. This was a big tournament they had in Japan. Rickson won the 1994, was invited back to compete in the 1995. It's it's supposed to be about the entire tournament, picking two or three guys that are going to compete. There's two Japanese guys. There's an American who wants to be a bobsled guy, and there's of course Rickson Gracie, the jiu-jitsu man. So although they've pushed it as being a documentary about everyone, it is about Rickson Gracie. It's solely about it. I mean, look at the pictures on the back for crying out loud. It's all about Rickson Gracie, and in a way, rightfully so. He's the most dynamic, most captivating, most charismatic guy there. He's not over the top charismatic, but there's just something about where you do pay attention to what he's saying. You can see him training. You get a lot of his philosophy through this film. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favour and watch it. Hopefully, with the gyms reopening soon, next month or the month after, hopefully, this will give you some inspiration to get yourself back on the mat and get yourself in the dojo. If it doesn't, it will hopefully give you some inspiration to get yourself stretching and doing some breathing exercises. This is the documentary that we got Rickson Gracie Crazy Abs from. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, do yourself a favour and watch it. If you were into martial arts, if you were into MMA, if you were just into maybe a more spiritual and philosophical view on how taking someone to the ground, taking them back and choking them into unconsciousness is also a philosophy and a metaphor for life, then you need Mr. Rickson Gracie. Watch it and enjoy it.